Welcome everybody to Online Marketing Academy's weekly training. My name is Albie, and for my business partner Elizabeta in Macedonia, we both want to welcome you to our training today, so let's get into it. Okay, so if you're watching this video from a remote area and not from the actual website, then you definitely want to go to www.aemailer.club, and that's .club, not .com. All right, and go to the webinar tab, and you'll be able to find all the information that you need right there. Okay, once you go to www.aemailer.club, then you'll be able to see all the different tabs along the top, and you want to definitely go to the webinar tab, and then just scroll down and you'll see the different instructions that it gives you. If you have seen the webinar, then just click on the team video to view it. Just continue watching what you're watching right now. Okay. If you have not seen the webinar, then you definitely want to scroll down and enter the password right here, okay, and definitely watch that right now, because it's more important to watch the webinar if you're new to this. Okay, so just scroll down and you'll see a place where you can put in the password, and in today's password is OMA 2021, and you just want to enter that right in here. That's in lowercase letters, OMA 2021, and then just press enter, and it'll bring you in, and you'll be able to actually see the webinar from there. So you want to make sure that you scroll down. Password says scroll down for webinar, and in the area where it had the password before, you're going to now find the information about the actual webinar. And all you have to do is just simply subscribe after you click the blue button below. And after subscribing, you're going to get an email to join the webinar. Now, just to let you know, this is just a backup safety, just in case it doesn't take you to the webinar, but it should. So actually, what will normally happen is just when you click this blue button, so what will happen is a form will come up like this, and all you have to do is just put your name and your email, and it's going to send you a backup email just in case you don't have the address, or you accidentally click off of it. But it should actually direct you directly to the webinar. Okay, but just in case, you'll have an email that will give you the link inside there. Okay. Okay, so I want to chat with you about a couple things today. The first thing is I want to show you how to create a funnel, beginning training how to create a funnel inside the PowerLead system. It's really awesome what I found. I was actually snooping around inside the PowerLead system, and I came across this awesome funnel page builder, and I want to share it with you. And we're going to go into that for a little bit, and then we're going to go through the newsletter and an awesome article by Elizabeta. And it's gonna really help you out a lot. And then I'll show you the team update, and then we'll wrap things up from there. It should only be a few more minutes. All right. So let's get into it right now. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to home page, and then go to websites. Go down to Sales Funnel Duplicator and click on it, and it's going to bring you up to a click here blue link. What you want to do is click on that link, and it'll bring you up to a video. In fact, there's a whole bunch of videos on how to create a funnel, and you're going to learn a lot from this, I promise you. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is just go through the very first video, and it's going to have some really awesome information how to create very quickly the beginning funnel using a share code with the PowerLead system. And let's get into it right now. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play the video right now.
In this section, I've put together 3 sales funnels from start to finish and showed you how I did every last little step. This is going to give you every bit of knowledge to be able to create sales funnels, to share those funnels, to create content and to share that content, create hangout pages. This is some amazing stuff. And if you look down this page, I've got all kinds of videos. I've got it broken down into 3 different funnels. I've got additional information, bonus videos, and let me give you a sneak peek of what you're about to see. One of the pages that you're going to be able to copy is this instructions for setting up your marketing system. All you have to do is just edit this page a little bit, and now that's going to save you a ton of time, because it's really important that you send whoever you're giving your share code to a complete set of instructions. So you're going to love having that page here. You'll learn more about that as you go through the videos. So what I did is I picked 3 different network marketing companies at random. It just so happens I'm not in any one of these companies, but I just chose these companies as examples to create these funnels for you. And let me give you a sneak peek. Here's the lead capture page to the first company. And this is, I believe, sales page 2 of the first funnel that I created. Here's a sneak peek at the lead capture page for the second funnel I created. And this is one of the sales pages in that funnel. And here is a sneak peek at the capture page for the third funnel I created. And here is one of the sales pages in that funnel. Now, all of these funnels have autoresponder campaigns. They have links that link to email templates that I created. You are going to get so much benefit from these videos, and you're going to learn so much. A couple of things I want to point out. I say this in one of my first videos, but if you're starting to do edits and something seems glitchy with your browser or your computer is not functioning the same way you see mine, try a different browser. I've heard sometimes Chrome, Safari can do funky things, not every time, but go back and try Firefox if things aren't working right for you. And one more thing, if you're watching these YouTube videos, and this happens to me sometimes, I'm watching it and then it kind of pauses and I can't get it to start playing again because I like to jump all around the video sometimes looking for what I want to find. If that happens to you, just go up into your address bar and simply refresh the page, come back to that video, and that usually is going to solve your problem. So that's a very important trick that you can remember. So that is it for now. Enjoy. I really spent a lot of time on these videos. I tried to make them as thorough as I could because I really wanted to give you the knowledge to be able to create some amazing content and some amazing funnels. Good luck.
Okay, so next I want to go through the weekly newsletter with you, and there's some really great articles. We try to send out the newsletter each week, and there's some really great articles I want to go through with you. First is on traffic, and you really want to check that one out. And 6 reasons why building your email list must be your #1 priority, and you have to read this. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. And today we're going to go for the bonus 10 ways to write more effective ads. I'm sure you're going to find this real helpful right now. And I'll go over the team update a little bit with you as well. So let's go down here and bonus 10 ways to write more effective ads. All right, so let's start. To properly understand advertising or to learn even its rudiments, one must start with the right conception. Advertising is salesmanship. Its principles are the principles of salesmanship. Success and failures in both lines are due to like causes. Thus, every advertising question should be answered by the salesman's standards. So let's emphasize that point. The only purpose of advertising is to make sales, right? That makes sense. It's profitable or unprofitable according to its actual sales. It is not for general effect. It's not to keep your name before the people. It's not primarily to aid other salesmen. Treat it as a salesman. Force it to justify itself. Compare it with other salesmen. Figure its cost and results. Accept no excuses which good salesmen do not make. Then you will not go far wrong. All right. The difference is only in degrees. Advertising is multiplied salesmanship. It may appeal to thousands while the salesman talks to one. It involves a corresponding cost. Some people spend $10 per word on an average advertisement. Therefore, every ad should be a super salesman, right? A salesman mistake may cost little. An advertiser mistake may cost 1,000 times that much. So be more cautious, more exacting. Therefore, a mediocre salesman may affect a small part of your trade. Mediocre advertising affects all of your trade. All right, so that's just to kind of to sum up, to make sure that you're really, putting effort to learn how to create sales. I was reading Russell Brunson's book, .com Secrets, the other day. One of the things that he said inside of his funnels is he says you need to be able to make the first domino go down, right? And that's to be able to give them something that they really want, so that they'll buy it, and make the domino effect start, right? And I thought that was a very good analogy of what a salesman has to do. You know, in order to get the whole domino, all the dominoes to fall over, when when you line up dominoes right next to each other, and then you hit the first one, they all eventually all go down. And so that's your job, is to make sure that you create a really good sales script, so that you're able to make the first domino go down and give the person what they're really looking for. Okay, and that's a salesman's job. All right, so now if you go down to the bottom of the team of the newsletter, you can actually see the team update, and all you have to do is just click on it, and you'll be able to come up and see the next team update for this week. I hope you're able to check it out, because it took me a while to put it together, and there's some really great information in here to help you this week. Okay, so the last thing I want to share with you real quick is the importance of the 5 critical skills. And I talk about this all the time, and a lot of times people don't take me seriously enough. They think, oh well, Albie's, here he goes again talking about the 5 critical skills, or they think that I have come up with some idea that's helpful, but in reality, these 5 critical skills are critical. When you talk about something that's critical, it's critical, right? And if you learn these skills, then things will change for you. And I'm really serious about this. If you take what I'm saying and actually, begin to learn these, implement these 5 skills, and begin to master them, then everything's going to change for you working online. All right. And so I really want you to understand that's really crucial. And one of the first things that you can do to start learning what the 5 critical skills are is to go through the seminar or the webinar. I apologize, the webinar, and actually viewing it. And once you actually get to the webinar main page, then just scroll down and go through the webinar. It's an hour and a half. Actually a little bit less than an hour and a half, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get through the webinar, but I promise you it's worth it, because it's going to give you all the information you need to actually get started and beginning to implement the 5 critical skills. I mean, honestly, just like Einstein said, you can keep doing the same thing over and over again expecting different results, or you can actually do something that actually matters, that's different. Go about doing implementing a catalyst in your life that can change things for yourself. And the 5 critical skills is that catalyst that you need to implement. Okay, so again, if you need help trying to figure out, once you watch the video, just email us back. Once you watch the webinar, just email us back if you need some help or any ideas, or if you have any thoughts about the webinar, and we look forward to helping you to begin learning how to master these 5 critical skills. Okay. Oh, and by the way, next week we're going to have another team video, and so look forward for that. Okay, you'll see an email coming in your email box about it. Until next week, until next Wednesday, have a great day. Bye bye.